So if you guys want it, if you want the sanctity of marriage that bad, I think we should just go, let's do government civil unions where we get to sit in the hospitals with our dying loved ones and they can have the religious ceremony that it's only for them. I think we need to stop fighting for marriage. And that was my fight I was having with Candace Owens in my head.
Was she agreeing with you the whole time?
She actually was like, you know what, I respect your... There was, in my mind, some pushback with the tax stuff. There was some pushback with the tax stuff, but eventually she was like, in my mind, she said she really respected my opinion.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horse.
No. Sometimes I get off on like an ugly dude.
With a huge dick.
Not ugly, but like, yeah, or like a cute body or like a chill vibe.
Yeah.
I love the "you're so lucky."
Yeah, but there is something.
Even when I'm watching porn, I go, that guy should not be there.
I have that with when I'm getting head sometimes. Like, I'll have like some daddy blowing me and I'm like, I'm doing something good right now.
Yeah, he's going to tell everybody about this.
Yeah, I'm helping the community.
Well, a good blowjob can be almost from anybody.
I completely agree. We got to really talk about blowjobs.
Also, I really want to quickly say, I feel like you were our first really viral clip.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like it was like talking about like straight guys. That was like, that's like when...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would give
that. $1,800 to see that vape smoke come out of your hole.
Like, you'll have to blow it in, I think.
Whoa. Okay. We're getting started. We're real. Welcome to this. Some of this is bad.
I love that.
This is popped smoke.
I will remember last time we did just start talking and I was not aware that like the podcast had begun. And so about 5 minutes in, I was like, are we starting? You're like, oh, we've been.
Yeah,
and I was like, what the fuck did I say?
But this, you're on it.
I'm on it now, you sneaky cunts.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. We're so happy to have you back.
I'm happy to be had.
Are you having a good Moon Tower?
I'm having a great Moon Tower. I really do like Austin.
Yeah.
And I like that Moon Tower, everything's like walkable and stuff.
Yeah.
And 6th Street always feels like when I get through it without being like fully hate crimed, I feel like I have survived.
Have you been hate crimed once?
No, but the vibe is strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The vibe. Oh, you know what? It's not even hate crime. It's these guys want to beat someone's ass.
Yeah.
It's not even necessarily gay guys. They just are. There's like this aggressive macho thing going on 6th Street that I feel like I'm doing a tour in like.
But they are
normally
hot.
I'm walking
hot.
through. Yeah. I'm
the way
walking
I'd let them pin me down and skull fuck me senseless. Yeah.
I walked through with Bianca and I had older brother vibes where I went like this to some guy. I was like, I haven't done that in a while. Like I felt protective of her. Like, don't look at her. She's with Spencer.
Yeah, she's
we love Spencer.
She's dating our friend.
She's dating my friend.
I have been recently walking girls to their cars a lot more, and I'm like, and I have no problem doing it, chica, but there's a part of me that's like, where's the guy that's fucking you? You know, like, why am I walking to the car?
The gag would be if then you robbed her.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Well, we're here.
We're here, and we're doing
Give
it.
me your fucking money.
Yeah.
Your fucking money. I feel like no.
That's
If
like
it was a gag, it would be for her heels or some shit.
Oh yeah, that'd be cute.
Come on,
Yeah.
we're doing
Her
the gag.
big ass feet.
My size 15s. I'm like, do you have a size 15?
Let me see what I have in the back.
Yeah. Whenever I worked anywhere where they have a back, and I go like, let me see what I have in the back.
You go in back and you stand there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Since like I started in like the Abercrombie Hollister stores since then. What chaos. But I just go back there, stand.
Thanks for the break.
Checks.
Yeah.
Say sup. We don't.
Yeah.
They might have it at the Galleria.
Have you tried the outlets?
Yeah.
I worked at Abercrombie for 2 weeks, and then I found out it like only gay guys worked there, and then I quit because I was still in the closet.
That is deep-seated internalized homophobia.
But it was like, well, then they'll know.
Yeah.
Wow. That wasn't a problem at my store in Missouri.
It wasn't a problem.
No.
It's a problem.
I mean, like, I was gay there, and yeah, I guess it wasn't an issue, and most of the guys were straight.
Or were they?
True.
See?
That was a lawless place. Actually, when I worked at Hollister, this is so fucked up. They had a competition every month, if you got a hot girl to work at the store, you got 1 point. If you got a hot guy to work at the store, you got 2 points.
Mhm.
And whoever had the most points at the end of the month got $100 on their paycheck.
And all my girlfriends used to get asked to get jobs there.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I was just like the fat pig with them.
We have a trough for your friend.
And all my friends like filling out the applications and they're like, try the trough.
they're dousing you with cologne. I found a spot.
Yeah, I found a spot. Well, I think we missed one. Yeah. It was so fucking dark in that store too. They
So
really
dark, so
fell off.
loud.
I mean, I feel like they really
They're back.
are they?
They're
Oh,
back.
Abercrombie has some cute ass clothes.
really.
They're back.
I have
What
a
about
shirt.
all the lawsuits and the documentary? We don't
Settled.
care. Settled. Okay, guys, get your fat
Adjourned.
ass to the mall.
Sustained.
Yeah. They're like, and we're still only doing size 0.
I have a shirt that is a sequin red heart that when you brush it up, it turns into a sequined rainbow flag from Abercrombie and Fitch.
Are you a rainbow guy?
No.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of.
Okay.
I used to, again, like the internalized homophobia of it. I'll be like, ugh, gay stuff. Ugh.
I do think it is internalized homophobia too.
I
Oh,
was
it is.
recently-
It's for sure with him.
Wait, me?
Yes, you have it.
No, I don't.
You have it big time because you're also misogynistic.
And a
Wait,
little
you think I'm
racist.
misogynistic?
Yeah, of course. It's hilarious, but you are.
Wait, what joke?
All of them. All of them strung together. Like, I mean, you even
What, the police
kind of
officer
say
joke?
it.
The police officer joke? Yeah.
You even say it, especially in your, like, if I were a girl stuff.
Yeah, the
It's
girls love
all,
it though. But the girls love it.
I know they do. They're also misogynistic towards the, if we have internalized homophobia, they have internalized misogyny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Girls often don't like girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they
yeah,
love
yeah.
when I pretend to be one online.
They do because you are giving voice to their deepest, darkest, like, thoughts.
Yeah. You know what's funny? People are like, what, that stuff I'm doing online, it literally is just like conversations I have, like not like actual conversations, but like it's in the spirit of conversations from like girls from my hometown.
Sure.
Where I'm like, these are just how girls I knew grew up talked.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's how you were raised.
yeah. Yeah. These misogynistic women raised me.
My favorite part of the Me Too movement, since we're talking about it, and I did have lots of favorite parts,
Yeah.
was like girls had to stop being mean to girls.
Yeah.
No one really talked about it, and I love that you haven't said one goddamn word yet.
He has a baby now, so he's tired.
Oh, are you nursing? Are your nipples sore?
I'm very sore.
Wait, do you have the male one?
The male what?
I didn't think you did.
The
The male boob.
No, I don't have a man.
Like man boob?
Well, they have like a prosthetic ones that a man can wear so he can help out.
No,
And I cannot believe I didn't already buy that for my brother.
that's
we
how
should
you
do
make.
that for a gift through the Patreon.
That's
Use their
crazy.
Patreon
Would
money
you
to
would
get
you
that.
bring your baby in so on the
No,
Patreon we can watch you milk your baby?
I'm not gonna feed my
You don't
baby.
milk the baby.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll make.
You feed it.
Okay, fine. So, okay, grammar. All right, misogyny and a Nazi over here.
Also, I feel like literally a man breastfeeding his child is how a non-binary person is created.
Well, my sister has named all of her kids gender neutral, and my grandma is okay with that.
Really?
That's how she says, and I'm okay with it.
That's big for grandma.
Yeah.
And shout out to grandma.
but
live
when
your
she's
last
being
6 years.
passive, that she's
Oh.
not okay with it.
Oh.
Even that is big for a grandma. Most
It is
grandmas
big.
are aware that they're not okay with it, and they'll let you know.
No, not that side of the family. That side of the family is like Swedish, English. They don't talk about my opinion is mine and yours is yours.
Okay.
I will say that a girl with a boy name is like probably usually one of my favorite girls. to hang
Like
out
Charlie.
with. Yeah. Oh my God. A Charlotte who goes by Charlie is crazy.
I'm seeing Charlie XCX on Wednesday.
I'm not jealous.
Me too.
I like her.
I don't care about
Oh no,
her.
I like her just fine, but like that, like the whole vibe of that concert doesn't mesh with me, an elderly woman in her late 50s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean
Like
my favorite.
too many slicked up twinks bumping into me and stuff.
I got box seats.
Calm down.
They were free.
Oh,
my favorite concert is a metal concert. I mean, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I didn't get these tickets. These tickets were given to me, and I've been trying to make him jealous, and he won't do it. So I'm just like,
About what? About the tickets?
I just want to have a reaction from you. Sometimes is that
Yeah,
so
if you-
bad?
I mean, buy a
wow.
from a concert tickets.
I don't know.
So you're never gonna be. Is there any concert he could go to that you'd be
There's a
jealous
lot
of?
of them. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, like if he was like,
Gracie Abrams is in town and Dylan can't go.
I've missed her so many times, and it's so sad. I can't even talk about it. But I mean, like if you were like, oh, I got the last 2 tickets to the Maggie Rogers show, and you can't come, I would be like, well, we're ending the podcast.
Yeah.
That's not happening
For sure.
Yeah.
And I would support that.
Or Phoebe.
Ending the podcast
Yeah.
You
It'd
know
have to
what
go
sucks is,
sometime.
not to be like all concert people right now.
in the future.
Like every concert is one, way too expensive now.
Yes.
And 2, I feel like the fandom has over the last couple of years for girl music, which I've been here the whole time listening to it. It's gotten so ravenous. You can't even get tickets anymore to anything. Like, God forbid you want to see Gracie Abrams. It's fucking sold out in a day.
Yeah.
Or like God forbid you want to see Boy Genius. You get shot in the head if you get tickets.
Well, also, it's not even people's fault. It's like scalpers will buy up tickets
That's the
that
other
they
thing.
know
Of course.
are going to sell. It's like Gracie Abrams, let's be
Stop
honest.
going to the moon. Fix Ticketmaster.
But it's like, I imagine a
Totally.
lot of the tickets that are being sold is like a dad buying it for his daughter, and he doesn't know what a fucking ticket costs, and he got it late, so he's just paying some scammer
$1,100.
crazy number.
Well,
Whereas-
the Ticketmaster of all, they're like trying to take that down. Like
Who?
I think you-
Ticketmaster's
I-
trying
yeah, I
to?
don't-
like the federal government.
I feel like
the
Biden
listeners
talked
aren't
about it a lot.
smart people, so they'll understand what we're saying.
yeah.
Okay.
But don't be rude.
I'm kidding, but I assume they're like hot, silly, gay guys.
Yeah. I would say they're hot, silly gay guys.
I don't know them.
I do.
You don't
I
know
do.
your
I do.
listeners.
Hi, guys. I know you.
Wait, what are your listeners called? Like
The
baddies?
The pigs.
The pigs.
The pigs?
Yeah.
Okay.
We only know them by
Ongoing
dick,
bitches.
actually. we don't know them any other.
Wait, are they nice or mean? Did I
They're
just
very
step
nice
into
gay
it?
guys. They come to comedy shows. I guarantee you, if they come to your comedy show, they'll wait after meet you and tell you they saw you on.
I'll tell you. You know when you have a friend with a following and you go, "Oh, I'm so glad I don't have your career." It's the exact opposite. I'm like, if I could have only some of this bad, always.
They
Stop.
defend
I
us. They love us. They're
them.
fantastic
I
fans.
love them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They send their dicks to us all the time.
We have a dick pic channel on our Discord, and they all post their cock pictures and their sex pictures, and they do like crazy shit on
And they
there.
compliment each other like great.
Oh my
great.
god. You're
the
building the
best.
community I want to be a part of.
It's so fun.
incredible.
Join the Patreon.
That's
That's a good point,
not
Jimmy.
that bad.
Yeah,
But I do I think it's like, okay, internalized homophobia. I always get nervous around like other gay guys. Like when gay guys come to my show and stuff, I'm like,
I know.
I don't know if you're going to like this, to be honest.
I know. We were just talking about this with Jared,
Yeah.
being like, it's so hard to tell if they're like, because he was actually making a good point that I didn't think about, that like so much of our comedy is tailored towards
Straight
crowds,
people.
and that like gay people, they kind of look at us being like, I know these tricks,
Yeah.
and it's scary to be like, oh, I'm doing tricks. You're like doing magic in front of magicians. You really
Totally.
like, oh no.
Because I have a whole bit on like guys should be fingered that is hilarious when confronted with a straight man.
Yeah.
It's so boring to gay men.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, fingered, honey.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
start
Throw the
playing-
fist.
They're
Like,
Yeah.
I'm being fingered right now.
right now, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a plug in
Yeah.
the size of,
You have to
your
start
arm.
like planting straight guys in the audience just for the bit
Yeah.
to work.
I literally at my shows recently, I've been telling the door guy, I go like, hey, put like straight couples in the front row. I swear to God, it will make it more fun for there if you have a straight guy in the front that I can talk to.
Wow.
Wait, I love it. You have Jim Crow laws with gays in your audience.
No, I'm fine with gay guys in the front.
Dylan's gay.
Gays
He goes,
in the
gays in the
back.
back.
Gays in the back.
But like, it is nice to like have a straight guy to kind of look at and be like, are you gay? You know what I mean? Like, it just helps.
No, I completely agree. I like the Hannah Burner crowd in that it's a lot of girls who bring their men to get
Yes.
fucking roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's hot.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's
Also-
a whip boy.
Mm-hmm.
That
There's
like
something about a straight guy coming to a comedy show for a woman headliner or a gay headliner where I go like, you're just here to have fun.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
That would be crazy. The opposite, though. Like a dude, male comic that
Oh,
his
bringing his
fans just
girlfriend?
bring girlfriends to get roasted. Like that seems super fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know about roasted, but like I think the guys are.
Hey, tell her she's a dumb whore. Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, that's
No, I have seen
absolutely.
that.
I think most
You
straight
never been to
male.
an Andrew Schultz show?
Yeah.
I just thought like what male comedian and then yeah.
Mine is Chris D'Elia because I've definitely seen him. We're like, and drunk girls are like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly because they're 17 and I'm talking to them.
you know when they don't have neck strength to hold their own head up? Baby.
Yeah, I was like, God, he's a sick fuck. Yeah, wow. So what's going on with your dating life?
I'm like so single, but like I love it. I don't know what I talked about last time. I just like I'm realizing more and more every day that I am a short-term relationship person. Like, yeah.
Why do you say that?
And
do you think you're just in a season of short-term relationship? Really?
I've never really made it past the year mark, first of all. In those years, I've realized at a few months in that like, oh, like I like this is not like I don't want this forever. And yeah, I just like I enjoy my own company so much that like I haven't met the dude who like I'm willing to compromise for at all.
But don't you think that's even? I actually think that's a sign that that's really healthy. That you're like, because so many people are like, well, I guess I'll just stay with them for 7 years and then be like, I can't take this anymore.
Sure.
It sounds like you're just making good decisions based on like what you know what you really want. And
Yeah,
you haven't found it yet.
That's a
I don't
great
know,
point.
I wouldn't say you're a short-term relationship guy. I would say that you're like, I know what I want.
Yeah.
And this isn't it.
Yeah, I think the opposite of you would be, I'll have a kid and fix it.
Oh God.
Right. The opposite of you.
Yeah, like the way I'm like, like just 'cause some people will be in relationships for 7 years and you talk to them and they're like, well, I mean, like the last 5 were like complete hell.
Yes.
And they're like, but I stayed because I was scared not to. But like,
Yeah.
not
Or-
having that fear and being okay with yourself doesn't mean you're a short-term relationship person.
Huh. Okay, yeah, that's a point. I guess all the evidence I have so far supports that I thrive in micro relationships.
Yeah.
I love falling in love.
The
But
beginning
then
is
I go,
obviously
am
the best part.
I trash? Being like, I'm married. I can't believe you're falling for me.
Oh. Wait, you
I
like that
love-
guys fall for you?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Why?
Well, because you can't you lay out for them like this can't go anywhere because I'm married?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And
that's what makes it so fun.
The
wow.
forbidden fruit.
I'll tell you what, this guy from Mississippi boy goes, I'll buy a car for you.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
And what car are we driving?
I went, okay, I think maybe this did go too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colton, I love that. Colton's like Mandy Moore and Walk to Remember. He's like, just don't fall in love with me.
It also looks like he's going through chemo.
Yeah.
No. You're
Owie,
he's so
owie,
hot. I just
owie.
got a glimpse of you though as like an older man, and it's like it could be really scary.
It's actually cute. I look exactly like my grandpa, and he was like the cutest old man.
Really?
Like I look exactly like.
So
my
you're gonna be a
grandpa.
bossy bottom as like an 82-year-old?
We talk about this a lot. We talk
Really?
about like the fear of being an old bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I also
No.
we just said this, but the dementia me is just gonna say some outlandish.
Oh,
shit. Just
out of
like,
pocket. You're gonna get kicked out of so many nursing homes.
Oh, yeah.
Are they allowed to kick you out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Mike,
Someone's in
should I do
trouble.
this?
Yeah,
They're
without
allowed
a
to kick you
doubt.
out for
yeah,
what?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, probably trying to sit on a nurse's face, which is what you will do.
Man, that means my hips are still working. Why am I in a home?
But you have good flip. You have good hip. You have good hip flexors.
Yeah, I have been taking care of my hip flexors.
Yeah, and but also I can't tell if your family I guess who's gonna choose Chip's gonna be gone.
Chip's gonna be gone.
He's like 10 years older.
Chip lives much healthier of a lifestyle.
Yeah, but 10 years.
Chip's waking up and he's going to play flag
I
football.
know, but it's 80.
He's got two
We're
dogs
talking
now.
Colton's
I mean-
85, Chip's 95. He's from Louisiana.
Colton's not making it to 85.
I hope not. I don't
Yeah,
want.
you're not making
Wait,
it.
so how do we
85.
all feel about facelifts? Because I feel like I've been seeing men get them, and I think are really gonna let it. It's gonna go.
What does that mean?
Like it's gonna like wrinkle up, and then you're gonna get a facelift when you're like 65, maybe
Oh.
younger.
65 feels
fine.
old.
You think
Yeah,
old?
that's an
Yeah.
old
Okay.
facelift.
50.
It's all about
50,
like
and
it's all about
gonna
like small lifts.
You know, Brett, you think so?
I think it's like multiple small lifts
Yeah, it's
instead of one scary transformation.
Colton's gonna get the mini small ones. I'm gonna be 65, get the bad one. I'd be like, hey everyone.
I think it's like a haircut. You don't want to notice that someone did
Yeah,
it. So you
I
have to do
think.
it little by little.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing like Botox and filler? Anyone here?
I'm still smoking and vaping, and then I'm going to be getting my body done, but hopefully at the end of the year, and then I will start doing that after those. We're in a code.
Oh, you
red.
have like a priority list.
Yeah, I have a priority list.
Botox is bad though. Isn't it like just poison?
No, it's
It's-
fine.
I mean,
Wonderful.
the word neurotoxin is in the word, but it's no,
Can't
it's
be
not
any
bad.
worse than what's in our food.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, who cares?
If you drink Diet Coke, I'm sure it's okay to get a little Botox every 3 months.
I'm like, I've been smoking a pack a day for 12 years.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the Botox.
You smoke a
Do you-
pack a day.
Not anymore, but I did smoke a pack a day.
Do you aspire to quit?
Yeah. I have to quit because I'm gonna have this major surgery. Hopefully, now that I have a little bit of extra money, I can probably afford it by the end of the year. And you can't smoke and have nicotine in your system with like such a big
And this is
surgery.
a tightening.
Yeah, I mean, I have to get my chest done and
Okay.
then the extra skin and like my stomach. So I'll probably have to do that as well.
Can you ask them to put it in your butt?
Oh, I was honestly thinking I wouldn't tell you guys if I did this because you.
No, I wouldn't. Come on, you can't come back from your surgery with no skin and a fat ass.
Yeah, I'd be like, I was at the gym.
Do you not naturally have like a nice plump ass? Really?
Flat. Yeah, fat tits and a flat ass. And people go, "How are you single at 30?"
We want flat tits, no?
Wait, what are you
Not
gonna get that you
flat.
said you wouldn't tell us?
A fat ass, but I think I
Oh.
can work to that. So like my goal is to like basically after Moon Tower, I'm like going on a strict schedule of figuring out like how to quit nicotine, and then like really trying to put on as much muscle as you can because the surgery looks the best when you have like the least amount of fat on you and the most amount of muscle.
Sure.
So just like literally the rest of the year is gonna be me prepping for this surgery.
Like CrossFit.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Wow. Do you like having like a goal?
It's every single. For years I've been saying that I just build mountains to climb up them.
That's beautiful.
I always need something to accomplish. But then I did hear a quote on TikTok that they go, I could never enjoy my successes because to me they were requirements. And I was like, oh, that's.
Do you not enjoy?
I do. I enjoy doing it, and then when it happens, I have like a moment of like, okay, wow, look at this, and
Yeah.
then like within 15 minutes, I'm like, what's next?
Are tariffs ruining the pricing of your sex things? Are we allowed to say sex things in an ad read? So maybe you guys are looking for new lube, harnesses, strap-ons. Well, we've partnered with feelswell.co, and if you guys use our promo code SOTIB, that some of this is bad, then we get 20%. So you're not only supporting
I
them,
don't think you should tell them that, but
we should definitely tell them that because
That
you guys
we
want to
get money?
support our show.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, you guys like gay sex? This website has some shit.
You don't need to do this website to have gay sex, but if you wanted lube, you might.
They have lube. They got those tight little panties you guys like to wear.
80,000 different products. If you have a penis,
80,000 different
a
products.
pussy, you got anything, they are American made, which we're not a nationalist brand, but we do love to avoid those tariffs whenever we're buying lube.
Is it American made?
It's American made, American shipped, all the way from America to your bedroom. That's their tagline. America, all the way to your bedroom.
Keep America in your bedroom.
Feelswell.co. Check it out. It's in the link.
Some
Bye.
of this is bad. SOTIB.
SOTIB.
Some of this is bad. SOTIB
Feelswell.co.
for 10% off.
Feelswell.co.
Bye.
One of the most powerful things I've implemented in my thinking is not perceiving anything as good or bad
Yeah.
and just letting it be. So it's like, oh, like I got this good news. Like, is it? Like, I've seen good news morph into bad very quickly, and I've seen bad news morph into good. I don't know. It's just like it takes the like sting. It takes both like the heightened excitement and like the pitfalls of depression out of your life.
Can you give
Yeah.
us an example of where you saw good into bad, bad into good?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it'd be anything like you book the project and then like the project keeps getting like delayed or like it happens, then you're cut out of it. And then it's like, do you
What?
get cut out of something?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're pointing at me.
I'm pointing at him.
Yeah,
You're like, that happens to you all the
I know. I
time.
was like, remember me?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like that thing. It's like, so if say I got cut out of something, it's like, if I hadn't jumped for joy, like my life is forever better that I got this part. Oh my God, everything's going to work out. I'm on the right track. If instead I was like, oh, cool. And like, that's a day of work and a paycheck because you get those things still, even if you get cut out. But like removing the like overjoyedness,
Mm-hmm.
you really, I mean, I've experienced like less sorrow down the road.
But don't you think you're taking away the good of the excitement
No,
of it?
because great question. Because I also experienced extreme joy in like the moment. So like when I found Cherry Cola Celsius at 7-Eleven yesterday, I got like legit excited. And so
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I'm celebrating like wins every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Is there like a audio thing going on right now?
I think so, yeah, which is so annoying.
It's crazy. I went, yeah, we'll just be 45 minutes, no problem. He goes, no worries. We won't play music until we have to open the doors. I go,
And it's like,
okay.
check,
And he goes, check. Whoa, yeah, check. I go, bro, we've been open every single day for the last 4 years. You don't think we have it unlocked yet?
Totally.
Yeah.
I-
Well,
my-
we're working with the sound people that work. Okay, we're getting so off topic, but yeah, I 100% agree with you. I also had a realization when I was on a walk the other day. I was laughing with my friend because I just was thinking like all this stuff was happening, and I was like, you know what's so funny? It's never. I'm like done picturing. Like I bet it's gonna be like that.
No.
It is never
No.
how I picture it, and then I'm always disappointed, being like, yeah, this good stuff is happening, but I guess it's not how I pictured it.
Yeah.
And I heard a song that was like, "Can you be happy even if it's not how we pictured it?" And I was like, you're gonna have to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also you have to be really careful of moving targets. The best thing I heard probably on TikTok is that if you're not happy where you are, you won't be happy where you're going.
Yes.
So it's like looking around and like, I'm having a really good afternoon. Like again, like I had my Celsius. What are you laughing at?
Oh, the blondes are fighting. The blondes are fighting.
Oh, you think you had a good afternoon? You should see a good afternoon.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
it just,
you wouldn't
you
know a
were
good
speaking like
afternoon.
metaphysically, and you're like, I actually had a great morning though, and it just, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm doubling down on like my own hypothesis that life is better when you are enjoying yourself moment by moment.
I agree.
And that's the pod. Thank you guys so much for listening.
But that is you celebrating. So like if you got something, then that is your Celsius.
Yeah. But again, like I don't think that Celsius is going to change my life. I'm just like really enjoying
So what
it.
you're saying is you don't like to domino now.
I don't like to who?
Domino. So because this, and this. But really, you can celebrate the good stuff, but it doesn't mean this and this and this.
Oh, sure. Yeah, okay. If I guess that is
I guess we're talking about like perspectives though. Like we're just putting everything into perspective, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes when something bad happens to me, I'll go like, well, at least you're not in jail, because that would be so much worse.
I do it all the time with drinking and drugs because I'm sober.
Yeah.
And I'm like my worst day sober is better than my best day drunk or whatever, which is not true. But like I had so much fun certain days drinking. But like at the end of the day, as I stay sober day to day, I'm like, awesome. That's a win.
Yeah.
That's a win. I'm not doing sketchy drugs, waking up in God knows whose apartment, unclear of where I am, deeply mortified of what I might have done the night before, and like physically ill from everything I ingested. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long have you been sober?
9 years. I'll be 10 in
Incredible.
November.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
I also don't drink. I'm like 3.5 years, and during these festivals, like in like the after party, those are the only times where I'm like, I gotta go home.
Oh, sure.
I'm like, this is too much.
Sure.
I was like, yeah.
Do you feel bad
Bad about what?
like going home?
I think I feel like I think some people would say I should be here.
What do you mean?
Like I'm like
For networking?
yeah, but I like couldn't care less.
Yeah, same.
And so I guess I feel bad that I don't care, that I'm like, maybe it's better. Maybe am I gonna miss out on like opportunities? And then I look around and I go like,
No.
what are the agents jumping up and down? No, I'm sure I'm fine.
I think you're
Yeah,
totally
but then
fine.
you see people who don't deserve stuff do the stuff and get the stuff, and you go, well, there is something to it.
I guess the way I think about it is like they're at the shows. If they like your set enough, if they like you enough based on your comedy, they'll find you. They'll contact you.
There's so many things going on right now in this conversation, but I
No, there's not.
touche. I have like a faith around my career that everything is going as planned, everything is working out. And to your point about the people getting the things, I've talked to so many of those people, and a lot of those bitches are not happy.
No.
They're deeply depressed.
Yeah.
They thought the special would change everything. It didn't.
Yeah.
And they're like spinning their fucking wheels. And I'm there to go like, dude, you have like a Netflix special. Like
Yeah.
that's amazing. Like
Yeah.
there's so many, but they're not enjoying it. Or
Yeah.
at least what they're telegraphing to me is that they're not enjoying
Well,
it.
I think there is a level of, if you go up that ladder of doing the networking play to a career, you're going to have imposter syndrome because you didn't go through
Yes.
every strung of like proving yourself. So I feel like it does have to be like a standing on a stack of books and be like, when is this gonna fall?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and this is the other thing. We're all going to have different paths. Even if we had twins, we wouldn't be walking the same path, you know?
Unless you're the Sklar brothers.
Oh, what? I die. I have an aneurysm like in my seat. But
You
I
have the
would
exact
say
same career.
that like one targeted, I'll say networking thing would be like if you ran into someone you enjoyed, you went up and paid them a compliment, said like, if you have time tomorrow, I would love to like grab a coffee and just like hang out. One thing like that would be better than 4 nights of getting drunk with 6 junior agents.
Yeah, 100%. Also, you said something that I think is really interesting that I agree with and feel the same way about my life, which is like I have such faith about my career, and like I like truly am like it is all happening, and I've since the beginning I felt this way. Like I'm just in the spot that I'm supposed to be at. It's interesting though. I was talking about this recently. I for some reason don't have this faith when it comes to my love life. I have the faith so hard for my career. When it comes to my love life, I'm like I always think like, well, this one's up to me. Like it's like I got
like you take the control
I
back.
Yeah. Like I'm working on letting go of that and being like allowing the whatever I believe in to enter in that space as well and let it help me.
Yeah. Wait, what does like your dream love life look like? Like is it one part? Is it monogamy? Is it one partner? Is it marriage? Is it kids? Is it heteronormative? Not, I said that so negatively, but do you know what I mean? Like,
and now who is the internalized homophobe, misogynist
I am
pig
outwardly
in the podcast?
heterophobic, if that makes any sense.
No, my dream, I feel like I'm super open. I always joke that I'm looking for someone that it feels like I knew in a past life. But honestly, someone just like have fun with, that I feel really connected to, that I really like being around, that's like a good time and wants to grow. And is like hot as fuck, and that I'm obsessed with.
Yeah.
And
But
again,
also monogamous, I'm totally open to being, if I met a guy and being like, let's fucking do this for a while, and then
See what happens.
3, 4, years down the road, being like, should we open it up? Like,
Or you split a twink every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like if I get a twink for the table, everyone have some.
yeah. A twink for the table is so funny.
Okay, yeah. I mean, and are you taking steps towards letting go in that department, or is it tied to like how you feel about yourself?
I almost feel like yes, and I feel like right now I'm like almost unraveling all of the knots that I've tied for my love life, like to bury it up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to like let it go to allow that energy even in.
Sure.
Which is like kind of stepping back from like the I believe the last time you were here, I was calling my apartment the Suck Shack.
Yeah.
And so
I will
like,
never forget that.
Yeah.
The Suck Shack is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, it's been a huge like lore of the podcast now.
Oh
and,
my god!
But it's like
That's so
one of our
cool.
Patreon tiers is called the Suck Shack tier.
Is there a hoodie that says "I live at the Suck Shack"?
We probably should have one.
I would wear it immediately.
Okay,
I'd
love
pay
that.
for it.
Okay,
which is
and
you know that says something. That
Wow.
means something.
we'd send it to you for free. But
I mean, the Patreon's only $5. You get the
I
Discord too.
don't see myself.
The Discord's
putting
only
in-
$2.
Yeah,
Discord's only $2.
I don't think I've ever been on Discord.
it's cool.
I've
I
also
learned
never
about
really
what it
done
was.
Reddit. Isn't that crazy?
I'm scared of Reddit. I
Me
do go on there
too.
sometimes, but it's nerve wracking.
I would never dare enter my name into the Reddit search bar.
I have.
Oh, you have?
It's just like shows. There's a lot of comics promoting shows on there. I'm like,
Oh.
oh wow, this is crazy. It's just like promo for a show I'm on.
Oh, okay.
And then there are people being like, actually, I'm sure it will change in the coming years. It will be like, oh, what's that good podcast? Who are the hosts of that? And I'm being like, well, they're being nice on here, which I'm sure will change. But yeah,
Yeah.
It depends on who you are. There are certain comics that get flamed on Reddit. And
Yeah.
there's certain comics that just get their dick sucked constantly.
Oh.
Shane Gillis gets his dick sucked constantly, and like Brendan Schaub would just get fucking
Do you want
toasted.
me to enter your name into Reddit?
I mean,
no.
I can.
No, we're having a good time. We don't know what's
Yeah,
gonna happen.
I don't
We don't
wanna-
know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. Maybe I'm not even like. I'm probably not even enough of a thing to shit on yet. I'm sure my piles of shit are coming. Do you know what I mean?
I think about that all the time.
Oh, we love to see
People
People
up
fall.
and- yeah, it's like the American
we're
way.
addicted to it.
Yeah. What's your dream relationship? Are they
Um,
playing the drums out there?
I It's probably one of those things too where it's not really picking up anything besides our voices.
A little bit.
Okay.
That's okay.
I love.
It's like we're in an NPR.
The Tiny Desk concert's happening. We couldn't make it. It's Taylor though. We're so bummed.
I've always loved the concept of like a soulmate, a partner, someone who I'm drawn to, someone who's drawn to me, someone who pushes me to keep exploring and learning. The last thing I can tell you I don't want is to be someone who just sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because I think of like the people I went to high school with, and we all had these like hopes and dreams, obviously, as children and young teenagers. And then like I went for it.
Yes.
And they didn't. And like some of them might be blissfully happy. Others have had their relationships blown to smithereens.
On Facebook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like truly. Like,
Yeah.
and like I'm so thankful I went the rocky road,
Yeah.
the rocky path. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I want, if
C.S.
I were
Lewis.
to lock it down with someone, it would be like not strategic, but it would be like I would acknowledge that it's like a business relationship as well as like a loving thing. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'd
I said
be-
this yesterday in Surrounded. I think I'm so pro dowries coming back.
Mhm.
Like, what do I get? Like, Gary, what do I get?
I was so funny. I was
Oh,
having
it's
a
so
fake-
funny. I go, I don't think my dad has much to give. I was giving the dowry.
Oh,
I was the dowry for me.
Well, no, I guess I mean like, yeah, our own. Like, what dowry have you made for yourself?
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean?
What do you bring to the table?
What do you bring to the table? Like, is there a lakefront property I should know about before I say yes or no to this third date?
Well, would you get a prenup?
Yeah, I think so. I have that much faith in myself that I will be a strong breadwinner. I will continue to be a
And
breadwinner.
I will be a bread winner.
He did a good one.
Yeah. He always does.
Hire me, RuPaul. It's the only place that kind of joke could live.
I mean, there's other places. The Suck Shack comes to mind.
Yeah.
Just me doing jokes for the line outside. Don't worry, boys. It's here to warm you up.
The line outside. What are you, Bonnie
yeah.
Blue?
Yeah, the wristbands have been cut. No one's coming over anymore. I live with a nice lesbian couple now, and you know what lesbians hate?
Sucking.
Strange men coming over to get their dick sucked.
Wait, do you-
I got a question. Why has the gay "I'm gonna fuck 1,000 guys in one day" thing not happened yet?
I'm sure it has
it has it. We just don't brag about it.
because it's
It
so
was
it's so
big
often.
news.
Yeah, I'm like it's
You'd think it
happening
could
down the
sell
street.
I mean, there are guys right now in this city who are on their 12th load. Okay, they're looking for their
Yeah, but I
13th.
don't think, and I don't know, but I don't think an asshole can go 1,000 times.
Oh, an asshole can.
And also, I want to
It's
quickly
sturdy.
say this:
1,000 times?
It's
1,000.
It's not as it's not as like sexy or hot when it's gay guys, because the thing that made Bonnie Blue such a crazy thing is that like it also is like so much hatred for her to do also doing it, because men
The guy's
love to-
fucking her or the guy's watching?
I think probably
Everyone.
both. And they're so fucking pissed that this woman is deciding to have sex. She's such a fucking whore for doing it. That's what they think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so fucking angry at her. And men have such other grace for other men because they're like, we get it. Well, of course you would have sex with 1,000 guys in one day. But when there's a woman in there and they have that Madonna whore complex, they love to be like, oh, of course she's a fucking slut.
Do you
know
think
what I
one of
mean?
those 1,000 men went to therapy and was like, I don't think I'm an incel anymore? Pretty cool. I had sex.
Someone did say in the video that all the guys were gross. Was it you?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
after like what 122, you got to start making a lot of serious compromises with
Yeah.
who the men are.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, the guys at the end of the line,
That's a
they
big number.
chose to be at the end of the line. No
Yeah.
one's choosing.
I'm also wondering how much volume of cum is in.
I don't
you
think
know-
they all had to come. I don't think that was the point.
Oh,
I think you just had to stick it in
They
there.
just
for,
they just
had
had to get it in there.
Oh,
That's why I'm saying you could do it.
Oh,
with
you
a
could do
butthole.
it.
Yeah.
1,000 pumps. That's what it'd be called.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000 pumps. That's sweet.
I really liked what you said about marriage being a business. I think so many straight people, they're so silly with their marriages, and they,
Oh
just,
my
they
God.
just fall in love and they go, this is it, and you go like, no, you're actually, everyone thinks this is a bad idea.
Yeah.
And you guys really should have talked more before this
Yeah.
happened. I was actually having a fake fight in my head with Candace Owens yesterday, and well, she's psycho, and the things that she
And that's
says
a good
about-
use of your time and energy, by the way.
yeah, I was like, well, I was like, I had a free moment. I was like, she said something on a thing, and I was like, what would it be like if I was on a podcast with her? Because she's like incredibly Catholic now, and she's always talking about like the sanctity between like marriage between men and women. And I was like,
LOL.
I know, because they're always trying to take gay marriage away or whatever. And I'm like, you know what? I go, let's play ball. Like, take gay marriage away. They also lose all of, I go, take it out of the government completely. You guys get none of the tax benefits whatsoever. Like, if you guys want it the way you want it, let's do it. You guys can just have marriage, none of the tax stuff that goes along with it. You have to go back to the biblical stuff where there is dowries and trading land and things like that.
Till
like,
death do us part.
Yeah.
Which one's dying?
So if you guys want it, if you want the sanctity of marriage that bad, I think we should just go, let's do government civil unions where we get to sit in the hospitals with our dying loved ones and they can have the religious ceremony that it's only for them. I think we need to stop fighting for marriage. And that was my fight I was having with Candace Owens in my head.
Was she agreeing with you the whole time?
She actually was like, you know what, I respect your... There was, in my mind, some pushback with the tax stuff. There was some pushback with the tax stuff, but eventually she was like, in my mind, she said
What
she
was
really
her
respected my opinion.
What was her pushback?
Well, she wanted the tax cuts, obviously.
She was
Yeah,
like, well, that's
yeah.
American. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So I was like, oh, but I actually thought that was a really good thing. We should go back to the gay guys. Let's go to civil unions. They can have their religious, and it's not part of the government anymore.
Wait, what do you mean by the tax? Like, you don't get tax benefits for being married?
Like, if they want to, if like the government goes back to like fully man-woman marriage based on like the biblical stuff that they're trying to do, I think that we should just make it their religious ceremony that has nothing to do with the
like
government.
marriage is unions are government.
Like and we'll have this. If you want, they can have a union if they want. We don't really mind, but like unions will be for us, and if they want marriage, it will just be
a beautiful
religious
thing in a
ceremony.
church.
And then straight people, if you're not religious, like if you're an atheist, you'll have a civil union. And I think we need to make that the norm instead of fighting for. Sometimes I think for gay people, we fight so hard to be a part of it, where it's like they're never going to stop this fight.
No.
The religious people are never going to stop fighting that part of it. So give it to them.
Totally.
Take away all the government stuff, let them have the word marriage, and we should all transition to civil unions.
I guess it was hard because the standard was marriage is a government thing.
And I think we
we're
should
just
take
like,
it out of
if it's a
that.
government thing, why can't we have the same?
I don't remember the government being a requirement in marriage in the Bible. I don't think they had it. So I think let's go back to what that is, which is like, you don't need a piece of paper. You can just go, and you should take your classes with your priest or whatever you have to do. That's none of my business. I'm not Catholic or Christian, but it should just be that.
I don't have a problem.
And then if you want to get divorced, you can't. And then
Right.
also, if you do, you can all be through the church.
Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of mental gymnastics that goes on with people sourcing the Bible as like what should be law.
Yeah.
Because if you really went into the Bible, like,
Well, we should force them to live it if they want it so bad.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think if you believe it, you should be forced to live it. And then when you say, I no longer believe it, and you denounce it, you can come live in normal society.
Sure.
Oh, this feels like Satan.
I would also,
And it is.
I would
Denounce your Bible.
fully move to like a queer country.
Yeah.
If they like gave us California, Portland,
my
It
God.
would be pretty.
Who
for
would be
sure.
our Palestinians?
Oh.
Meaning your
God.
ally?
Well,
or-
because we'd have to. You guys have. This is exactly what happened with Israel. Guys wanted your own country and didn't think about whose land you were taking. You fucking
I
ass.
will say, I do sometimes when everyone's talking about Israel and Palestine, I go like, no one is talking about the Pacific Northwest, and we really need to start fighting for it.
I'm saying if there was an island of just gay people, it should be Hawaii. Their flag is already a rainbow, right?
Yeah, we can't.
Oh my
we
God,
can't
but the
steal it
natives
back
would be
again.
so
We can't
mad.
steal it. You can't steal
You
it
can't
again.
steal it
Be like-
again.
And then they are all like, yeah, like America stole it, and now the gays are stealing it.
And we're like,
now-
oh, Hannah.
I think we need. I think you're right. I think we steal the West Coast, but then the scary part is the earthquake, the big one.
I don't care about stuff like that.
Okay, actually, to be honest, I don't either.
Yeah,
Wait, you could
do you
pick
know how much
anywhere
more
in the
likely you
world.
are to get shot in the head while at the mall than an earthquake killing you?
Who's
Do
going to
you?
the mall now? It's
I
2025.
know. Calm down.
That's where all these.
I feel like malls are out, outlets are back.
Oh, I do like an outlet.
Yeah, of
an
course.
outlet
It's
has
less pressure. You're
There's
outside.
hope there.
Yes, a mall, you go like, there should be a gunman in here.
I also fully have been shopping secondhand for 10 years now that like I can't stomach the idea of paying full price in a mall for anything.
Yeah,
But I'll go to like Calvin Klein outlet and buy like some underwear
yeah, of course.
And I go look at the underwear.
and jerk off. You little
I always
pig.
remember avoiding that aisle so hard. I remember being like, "Oh my God, there's the underwear," and like looking around, I'm like, "I better walk near the pans."
Yeah, no, I feel I'm trying to picture you as like a straight guy. It's really funny.
It bangs. I had bangs.
It's like Ken.
What?
Yeah.
Like Ken, like, hey, Barbie.
Hey.
What's up, guys? I'll put it in.
So what are you doing? Are you sucking? Are you fucking?
I have been in my side era for a while.
Yeah, of course.
I really could. I think I could live on a diet of
Side.
side.
Like vegetarian guy.
Yeah. I mean, like anal is great when just like for me, like all the stars have to align. And it's like this
We're
is the thing.
very similar.
I lean towards being a bottom, and I love the idea of a guy like breeding me. But again, like I'm not like taking a random load. Like I'm just not gonna do it. Like I don't respect most guys enough to let them like unload in me. Like I like that's where it comes in. Like I'd have to know him, or we have a connection, or like I trust him. Like yeah, I don't know. So like getting my dick sucked and sucking a dick, like it's just enough intimacy. It's sexy. I think the mouth is more enjoyable than the ass.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah. I've always thought it's weird too when guys are like, you need to get fucked, don't you?
Yeah.
But I've been talking to a couple. I think I'm gonna enter my top era. It's not gonna be bi anymore. It's gonna be top.
Just top?
Because I'm just like it to me. I've been pretty lazy lately. I'm like I don't want to go through all the work.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I don't want to go over there to jerk off with you. I'll jerk off on myself. I'm like I don't need somebody to
love a
watch
jerk
me
session.
do it.
See, yeah, okay,
I love
making
a
out
jerk
and like
sesh.
jerking off. And this is
Hot.
the thing too. It's like
I need
it's
more
like,
of a connection with you to kiss than
I agree with that. But like an
For you to
ideal
load me.
situation would be like, yeah, like come over and jerk off. You're jerking off, like I probably put my leg over his at some point,
Yeah.
and then if the intimacy is there and the attraction's there, it will quickly
Turn into kissing.
yes.
Because I've jerked off and then you go like, we're not kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I would be
Yeah.
like, cool. Yeah, like okay, you're doing it weird. I'll do it. Like you know.
yeah.
But and then you make out, and then like he blows me, or I blow him, or he starts eating my ass. It's like, it. Yeah, I don't know. I've never understood the like, having never met, agreeing to getting like loaded up in any various way.
This is
never
a weird
get it?
question. You just said you're doing it weird, and that made me think like, have you ever gone to a guy's house to jerk off, and then his technique is
It's
just
awful.
Oh,
wild?
yes.
Yes, I've also had the worst head of my life.
But I feel like everyone's had that. I've never jerked off with a dude,
It's
so
more
I've never.
disappointing when it's when
What is
a
it? What are they
man's
doing?
giving you
Like
bad head.
this way?
Oh,
There's some
It's
sometimes you've seen it
heartbreaking.
every single way, and you go like, well, I guess that could work.
It's-
Well, then what's
I
the
would-
weirdest way you've seen?
Wait. I think this important. The conversation is so much more important. Is that like it's heartbreaking when guys give you
Or
bad,
bad head.
and because all men think they are excellent at giving head.
Yeah, it really.
Meet a gay
What
guy who
percent-
says he's giving bad head. Who
Well-
name one guy that's like?
Oh well,
I'm
no,
actually-
he's not like. I've met guys who are like, I don't really like doing it,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, I would never put my dick in your mouth.
There are guys though who are like, I love sucking dick.
Oh, yeah, and
then
they're-
they do it, and you go like, what's
what
happening?
Like, and I'm like, I'm not gonna come. I have to tell them at some point.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna come. And but I blame like being older and like on SSRIs.
You bring that up.
Yeah.
I'm on SSRIs.
And I'm almost 40. Like, please let me go.
Please untie me, sir.
I'm not gonna come. Untie me.
But there are also guys that need their dicks like wrecked in order to come, and like I'm not one of those guys.
Wrecked.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
like really like a ransom situation. Like, give me the load, or
100%.
your dick gets it.
Or you're gonna fucking get it. But yeah, to your point, there are guys who have really bad techniques. I jerked off with a guy one time, and his whole thing was like his two fingers like this at the top, and I remember the whole time I was like, it's not pleasurable to watch.
No.
It was like underneath the head at the shaft. It
Yeah.
was, like,
Yeah.
kinda-
That is a sensitive spot. Did you
yeah,
know?
for sure.
Okay.
I have one.
we all
But he
have
was kind
one.
of almost like scrambling eggs. You know what I mean? Like that motion of like the wrist. You know what I mean? That kind of
Whisking?
whisking.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Or like a girl like
Oh, yeah.
rubbing her
Clit.
clitoris.
Yeah.
And I understand there's a move. And you go, and you're not always doing the same move all the time. But it seems like this guy's always whisking. Every
Oh.
time he jerks off, he's got to
Oh
whisk.
yeah.
He's got to
He's
whisk
a
his dick.
whisker.
Oh, you just jerk
Whisker
off
dick.
however you started
Yes.
doing it.
Oh, here's another
God,
question about blowjobs.
RuPaul, get
I
us
feel
in
like-
the room.
If someone was blowing you and they were just blowing you and that's it, would you be like, oh, that's bad? They have to add
Yeah,
in other
monotony
stuff.
is
Because
like-
belly, I feel like is always criminally underutilized.
Oh, I am
Like a little rub on the belly.
I've told people this multiple times. Do not fear straying from the dick during the blowjob. Like
Yeah.
you got the balls, you've got like the where their thigh meets their leg. You've got
grab their chest.
yes,
Yeah.
nipples, kiss, tummy, and stuff like that. Make them like
Oh,
aware
if you call
that
it
like
a tummy while we're having sex, you have to go.
really.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, my tummy. I'm like, oh, how
is
old
that
are you?
that bad?
It's just very.
Well, I wouldn't ever say tummy. Like, let me kiss
Well,
your
you
tummy.
You just did this now.
Well,
Well, this is science. We're
We-
in
I
the
leave.
lab. Yeah, I'm like, stop being rude as
but I agree. I've had a guy go like from 0 to 100 and just stay at 100, and I'm like, I feel like a robot's like
Yeah.
doing it, and like in not a thoughtful
And
way.
if you had that,
yeah,
a
yeah.
robot?
Oh no,
I never tried it either. You've tried the robot?
you know, it'd be really
Auto
scary.
blow.
I actually did just get a sex toy company sent me the auto blow as like a promotional thing.
Does it like strap around you or
It's
something?
like a full machine, and
Yo,
it like
a
it-
seatbelt? That's crazy.
Well,
Or like
goes-
a strap
I'm trying to think of how
on.
it has
I like that.
leverage against
so
you.
have to hold it down,
Oh, okay.
and then it's like it like has like what looks like a mouth that's like all silicone, and then it's like a clear tube, and then the top's more silicone, and then it's like a silicone thing, and it goes up and down and up and down, and it is for losers.
Okay, I was gonna say
I
was
used it once, and I was like, number one, it's so much work. Like I should put it there, and it should be like, and it's like I had to like move the machine
No.
as well.
Wait,
and I was
does
like,
it have any like programs?
Yeah, it has 3 different settings.
But is it like do?
There's one that- There's
There's
one. The first setting is the just nonstop up and down, and then the second setting is like,
yeah, erratic.
and I'm like, I'm not into erratic.
What if they had like what if they had like
robot.
they had, like,
Get your shit together.
drunk setting and it like throws up on you?
I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, finish.
And it says like, I'm just like, sorry, I was drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades.
Yeah, I was an owner of a Fleshlight.
Yeah,
Were
thought you
there
were gonna say
Fleshlights and
company.
Flesh Jacks? Are those different?
I think they're the same.
I think
Okay.
it's just a branding thing.
Once you come in it, you fully have to take the insides out, rinse it, and then like leave it out to like dry naturally.
Same thing with this thing. I had to like fully do it, and then I'm seeing the mechanics. I go like, "What is this? A car?" I'm like,
Insane!
No,
Yeah.
it's a you gotta live by yourself kind of toy for sure.
Even then, I'm just like, I didn't love it enough to deal with this like aftercare for a sex toy.
Yeah.
And
I
this-
barely care about a
Well,
man after I come.
They're banking on straight men blowing 10 loads in it before they even clean it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they're
And
just
they
like,
do.
let's. And then they.
We've
Oh, if
asked
you don't.
them. We've asked them.
and then you
They
just
do.
drink it.
Oh,
I think it dries up, I'd hope.
No, I think in like the silicone and like lubiness, I'm sure it stays like.
Oh, especially if it's closed, because you can
Yeah.
close it. I wonder.
the smell is no good.
I think I could
like
smell
a
that.
pool, just like
Yeah, but it's
pure,
also
like,
got that
bleach.
silicone plastic smell too, and that's not good.
Also, yeah, like a shirt out the package. Okay.
Wait, is that a
Uh,
good smell or a bad smell?
Bad smell. Like I feel like all my shirts, I bought all these white shirts, and they all smell like the package, and I keep thinking about it. But
Oh.
yeah. All right.
Sometimes I wonder, like, what world do I miss out on not being able to smell? Are you guys just constantly like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, my God. I walk by something and I smell it, and I'm like brought back to being 17 years old. Smell is like my biggest memory indicator.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, and it's not mine for sure.
Like I can like smell a guy's cologne and be like transported back to 2014 when I had a crush on a guy that I literally forgot about.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
like Woods, like Abercrombie Woods. If you spray that in here, I would try to have sex with all of you.
Oh, whoa, crazy. Where is it? All
if
right.
I
well,
smell cigarettes and vodka, I'm like, oh, Bubby's alive again.
Yeah, Nana.
Oh.
Yeah, she's great. But she had to smoke outside.
I love that we had horny memories and you talked about your nana.
Well, I don't have a lot of smells, so it's like it has to be a very
Oh.
pungent smell.
Do you enjoy food?
I resent having to eat.
Whoa.
I know it's like it's very different.
Yeah,
That's wild.
if I had a superpower and I didn't have to eat, I'd be like so.
I
happy
wonder
about
if
that.
like next level from Ozempic would be having your smell annihilated, so you just don't enjoy eating.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Copyright,
what-
trademark.
Yeah,
honestly, that's what
yeah.
COVID was, trying to make America healthy again.
Give it 2 years, all the girls are breaking their nose.
Yeah, literally a lobotomy. Like
Yeah.
stop short.
They're like, you can't smell anything. And I've never looked better. Everyone in LA has their nose crushed in. It's like the capital.
It would actually help me a lot with intimacy because like I don't like guys spending the night because like I think morning breath on everyone's part is one of the worst things in the world.
The hottest guy in the world has morning breath.
Yeah, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it would eventually I think it would ruin me wanting to have sex with him.
What if you dated somebody? I think about this all the time where I'm like, I feel like I want to, if I dated someone really hot, I'd be like the marvelous Miss Maisel, like keeping like one little blind open and that like hits me in the eyes.
Oh, and I
wake
get up and yeah.
I'm like,
I-
like come back in like rollers. I like, see them all, I'm like, hi.
Sure. Well, it's the classic the guy's big spooning you and I'm like making sure I'm tightening my abs the whole
Yeah.
time. Like shallow breaths. Like
Yeah.
he's fully asleep and I'm just like tensed up.
Yeah. You're like, oh God forbid I have one problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know he's seen me, but he's never felt me like this, or he's attracted with my hole.
It's also so funny. I feel like it's all so much more in our heads than that. Where it's like
Totally.
they're already
They
asleep.
don't care.
They don't care.
They
They're
don't know.
holding you. They don't know. They're like, oh, this guy's great.
For all we know, they might like the little tummy. Like
Yeah.
Oh, I love a little like because it fits the round of my back.
Okay, we have to move on to our last segment. Just
That's why
No,
people always
please.
talk shit about fat people. I'm always like, I like a fat person, and then you try to describe them until it gets offensive. I'm like, I'm fucking them.
yes, you are.
You know?
That's beautiful. Well, we only have 2 segments on the show.
Okay.
The first segment is, do
you
you
have
have
any
any
questions
questions
for
for
us?
us?
Oh no, and the other one's who would I have sex with? I'm learning more and more that Dylan and I are better. I'm letting him down. That you and I are better suited and would have a stronger chance of a healthy like sex life.
Probably.
That's not a question.
I'm just getting
Oh,
to the
sorry,
second one
sorry,
first.
sorry.
Oh, so the
'cause
second is me.
yeah.
Okay, great.
I also didn't want to end with that for whatever reason.
Okay.
Does it make people uncomfortable?
Yeah, that's what we do
Yes,
it.
Oh,
and that's
okay,
why we
okay.
end there.
And then do I have any questions for you guys? When's the last time you came with another person?
I mean,
You have to be honest.
I
Yeah,
know.
mine is.
I know,
I
I
was
was
just in
about to lie.
Minneapolis.
I invited a straight guy over to watch me jerk off while I was in Atlanta in the hotel room.
Okay.
Watch
and-
you?
Yep.
He didn't join?
And nope.
Was he like, I just want to watch?
Yeah. And he wanted to be eye level at it and like whatever.
Did you come on him?
Well, so he was like, I only have 5 minutes. And I was like, that's fine. And then I was like jerking off. And then as he was like standing up from the bed, he like and started sucking my dick. And then all of a sudden, yeah, it was like kind of crazy. I was
Did
like,
you
"No, no, no."
come?
I was like, wait. And then I like came and he was like, yeah, I have like, well, not to be too graphic, huge loads. And he was like, that's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Did
That's
he
such a-
swallow it or did it go on him?
No, it like hit the wall.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was like,
he matrixed it. Just
yeah.
It's the Bellagio all of a
So,
sudden.
yeah, but I'm looking for love. I'm looking for
I get it though. It's too. If sex were accessible to straight guys like it were to gay guys, they be doing
It's
shooting
so
ropes
hard.
everywhere
I know,
too.
I know it's so hard. I'm like alone in Atlanta for days.
Yeah,
just being
this
like,
is not your fault.
Thank you.
You thought it was your fault?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There seemed to be a little bit of shame around it, but
Yeah, well, just about like I'm really trying to like change my.
it's okay.
view of
It's a
sex.
process,
Yes, it is a process.
and also YOLO.
yeah, it's so true. He was like a fucking like hot 40-year-old like
That's
straight
amazing.
golfer type.
That's
And he
amazing.
was like the way he was looking at my dick. He was like,
I'm proud of you, and I think things like that are actually you training to like kind of sweep your dude off his feet. Like your ability to perform in 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Your willingness to like have a spontaneous like sexual encounter. Like you're
That's
gonna
so
find
nice.
that guy, and he's gonna be like, yeah, let's both come on this dad's face.
yeah. I know. I do definitely have shame. Yeah, I have shame. I have internalized homophobia. And I have to work on my misogyny. And I think we learned a lot in this episode.
It's funny. I took something different from what he just said to
Wait,
you.
oh yeah, I was complimenting.
yeah, I thought it
right.
was a compliment.
Okay.
Okay,
well,
good.
But I
You
don't-
regurgitated like 3 like bad things, kind
Oh,
of.
I was quoting earlier.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. I should
No, but I
just
was
watch.
just joking, but I had a fantastic time.
I would
and
say the future's bright. That's how I would have responded.
the
Yeah.
future's always bright for us.
Totally.
We're all winners in this room.
Bright as a white load.
Love it. Love
The
it.
White Lotus.
RuPaul, get us on.
and where can people find you?
At Zach Noe Towers everywhere. ZachNoeTowers.
Amazing. Follow him. He's absolutely hilarious. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for doing the podcast.
Anytime.
On the
ya.
writer's room.
Bye.
So, this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is bad. Some of this is
To drag out horse.